Right, so once you've had some students submit some work, you're going to want to probably give it a grade. So find the relevant assignments. In this case, it was Multimedia Assignment 1. And you can see there that I've had one student turn that in. Okay, so I'm just going to press the one that says View Assignments again. And then what will happen is all of your different students' work will actually appear in this area here. So if you've got, say, 30 students in your class, you get like a little preview clip of each one of their documents so you can see if they've actually done something on it. And you can also sort it by students who have handed it in. You can sort of see if they've you can actually do a filter there to see which students have turned it in and which ones haven't. Okay, so that's quite useful for quickly identifying anybody who needs to hurry up and get it handed in. Now if you want to give it a grade, you've got a little space there to do that. You simply click on the gap, and by default it's out of 100. So I usually say that that's 100%, but you can change that to whatever you want. So let's say it's out of 50, you can just type that in, and then you can press update, and that will then update all the values down below. But I tend to keep all of mine at 100 just to keep it nice and simple. So assuming you want to keep it at 100, I'm going to give that a grade. So I'm going to say it's going to be 80. And you could basically go down all your different students, give them a grade. And if you want to see the work, you just simply click on the assignment that they've done, and then you'll be able to see that. Okay. Now, assuming you now want to give that back to them without any feedback, so this is just simply giving them a grade. I'll come on to how to provide proper feedback in a minute in the next video. If you just want to give them a grade, you would then press return, and then press return again, and that will then go back to the student. Now I'm now logged in as the student. Okay, so this is what the student would see. So following you grading the work, I'm going to open up my assignment, and you can see that the student now has a little red circle up the top there with the grade that they've received. Okay, so they now have the opportunity to resubmit that work. So I'm just going to resubmit again. Sorry, cancel that, sorry. Open up the assignment first before you resubmit, because you don't want to resubmit the same thing again. Okay. And then you can then add something onto the end of it. Okay, so they could add some extra information. Okay, then they would just simply either turn that in again or close it down, and then press resubmit, and then hand in. And then lastly, you as the teacher will then be able to see just underneath each of the grades if there's been a resubmission there. So you can quickly scan through and see if there's any work that would need to be regraded and then sent back to the student. And that process obviously could go on and on as long as you want it to. Okay, so that process of resubmission is up to you how many times you want to allow that to happen. Okay, so that's how you would provide grades to students.